Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it, so here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk, let's get right into it.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer is a seasoned commuter, using electric scooters daily in a city with demanding weather, and considers this personal vehicle a significant upgrade over previous no-name brands. What immediately stood out to our reviewer was the incredible power. While its top speed is electronically limited, the acceleration is instantaneous and makes it feel much more capable than other models. This scooter tackles steep hills with an ease that even faster vehicles struggled with, climbing challenging inclines effortlessly, even from a dead stop at the bottom. For daily city navigation, the practical features are well thought out. The integrated headlight is surprisingly bright for dark paths, and the strong regenerative braking adds a huge layer of safety, allowing for much quicker, more controlled stops when pedestrians are a factor. It even keeps pace with cars pulling away from traffic lights, making the user feel safer and less like an obstacle on the road. However, it's not without its quirks. This scooter is quite heavy, and the folding mechanism, while clever, can be tricky to secure properly, posing a challenge in tight spaces. Our client also noted some electronic oddities, such as a strange, momentary power loss on extremely cold days, and a frustratingly unreliable Bluetooth connection that can make the smart lock feature more of a hassle than a help. Despite these issues, the robust build and excellent water resistance provide great peace of mind during rainy commutes. Overall, this client is thoroughly impressed, viewing it as a powerful and capable machine. While it has a few annoying habits and isn't perfect, its raw performance and solid construction make it a fantastic tool for the experienced daily commuter.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found their new electric scooter remarkably simple to assemble, requiring only one electrical connection and a handful of screws. Once set up, the folding mechanism was intuitive, and its relatively light weight made it easy for our reviewer to carry up and down stairs with one hand. They noted that the charging time was accurate, and getting started was as simple as powering it on, giving it a kick, and using the throttle. For a taller individual, the scooter provided a comfortable riding posture, with an adequately sized deck and handlebar height. The 9-inch tires were sufficient for handling minor bumps on the road, though a lack of any real suspension meant that rougher terrain made for a jarring ride. Our reviewer found the top speed to be plenty fast for most situations, especially since the stiff ride made them feel every crack in the pavement. While the motor handled moderate inclines, it did slow down noticeably. The biggest initial disappointment for this client was the battery's range. In their daily commute, a 5-mile round trip used a significant portion of the charge, suggesting a real-world usable range of about half what the manufacturer claimed, a fact they partially attributed to the cold weather. Over time and with more use, the initial satisfaction gave way to a desire for more performance. The slow speed on steeper hills became a point of frustration, and the consistently harsh ride on anything but smooth surfaces grew tiresome. An attempt to upgrade with an optional external battery did increase speed and power, but it introduced a design flaw where the battery could loosen from vibrations. The client had to resort to a do-it-yourself solution with clamps to secure it, which they found to be a tacky but necessary fix. Ultimately, while they see it as a solid first scooter for someone new to them, its limitations in power, comfort, and range become more apparent with regular use.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer recently shared their enthusiastic initial thoughts on a new electric kick scooter, describing it as an absolute game changer. Despite only having ridden it around the block so far, our reviewer is incredibly eager to incorporate this into their daily commute, finding the experience vastly superior to a previous, smaller model they owned. They emphatically stated that this new scooter is a beast in comparison, delivering an incredibly stable ride, a feat particularly impressive given its size. This robustness, the reviewer noted, is a direct result of its substantial battery and the performance it offers, making it completely justifiable in their eyes. Such was their conviction that when their husband mentioned getting a scooter, this client immediately advised against exploring other types or brands, declaring unequivocally that they had finally found the ideal scooter. Our reviewer also shared a few practical observations. Although the tires are advertised as tubeless, they still require pressure maintenance, much like traditional pneumatic tires. While the scooter arrived with perfectly adequate pressure, they emphasized the importance of regular checks due to temperature fluctuations and for overall safety. They acknowledged that they still need to research the potential costs and procedures for replacing a tubeless tire should the need arise, viewing it as a bridge they'll cross when they get there. Given the sheer power and capability of this scooter, safety is a paramount concern for this client. They strongly recommend wearing a full-face helmet and are even considering investing in additional riding gear to ensure maximum protection. One minor point of constructive feedback centered on the integrated bell, which our reviewer found underwhelming, especially when navigating busy city streets like those in Los Angeles. They quickly remedied this by purchasing an aftermarket horn, which they highly recommend for anyone facing similar traffic.
That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.